Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Maria Levandoski.
And I'm Matt Soetebeer. Today we'll give you the latest from across campus, the tri-state area, and the globe.
We'll also have your Seton Hall sports update and the 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. The Center for Sports Media will be hosting an in-person panel discussion on April 24th at 3 p.m. in the Jubilee Auditorium. The panel will discuss how the NFL became the definitive American sport and what the future looks like for the league. The discussion will be moderated by Seton Hall alum Bob Lay and feature Kimberly Martin, an ESPN analyst and reporter, Damian Woody, an ESPN analyst, former New York Jets player, and two-time Super Bowl winner with the New England Patriots, George Atala, the Assistant Executive Director of External Affairs for the NFL Players Association, and Don Van Netta Jr., a Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative journalist for ESPN. Registration is currently happening online at events.shu.edu.
After leading the College of Nursing to greater distinction for more than 8 years, Dean Marie Foley, Ph.D., registered nurse, is stepping down to pursue other opportunities. Her deanship was marked by a host of accomplishments. She facilitated the college's transition to the Interprofessional Health Sciences campus in 2018 and helped develop the integrated approach to healthcare education for which the university has become known for. The college experienced a resurgence in BSN pass rates on the NCLX licensing exam under her leadership. Since 2019, nursing students have passed the exam at a rate of 92 to 95%, a roughly 40% increase since before her tenure. Now we'll send it over to Ava Geissel with the Seton Hall Sports Update. Ava?
Thanks, Matt. My name is Ava Geissel, here with your Seton Hall Sports Update. Starting on the baseball diamond, the baseball team traveled to Queens to face St. John's in a 3-game weekend series. Hitters had their way as both teams combined for a total 63 hits. The first game of the series didn't go the way of the Pirates. On Friday, the Pirates lost 8-6 after being 3-0 in the first inning. Seton Hall changed the tide for the rest of the series when on Saturday, Seton Hall won 8-3. Stas Pokrovsky tallied his 4th home run of the season, a new career high. In the final game of the series, the Hall matched its season high with 12 runs in a 12-10 victory. It was an absolute slugfest, but Seton Hall prevailed in the game and the series. It was the first series win against St. John's in 6 years. The Pirates improved to 18-16 on the year. Staying on the diamond, the softball team is still rolling. Seton Hall took on Marist College away from home in a Tuesday afternoon doubleheader. The Pirates split the doubleheader, winning the earlier game and losing the next one. The first matchup was dictated by a good outing from starting pitcher Sidney Babick, who only gave up 1 earned run in 7 innings. Lauren Kay led the way offensively with a plethora of twos, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and 2 walks on the day. The next game did not go as planned. Marist got its bats going and knocked in 11 runs to the Pirates' 3. Layla Allen got both RBIs for Seton Hall on 2 hits. This lifts Seton Hall to a 30-13 record on the year. Moving to golf, Seton Hall finished 5th place in the Princeton Invitational, the final tournament before the Big East tournament. Senior Wenling Zai finished the 3rd round of the Invitational with a 67, 4 under par, in Sunday's final round, which guided Seton Hall to 5th place. The Pirates' top individual performer was George Fricker. The sophomore tied a career best, finishing 3 under par, which was good enough for a shared 10th place. The Big East tournament will begin April 28th, and Seton Hall will enter as defending champions. That'll do it for your Seton Hall Sports Update. Once again, I'm Ava Geissel. Now back to Maria and Matt at the desk with more news you need to know.
Thanks, Ava. This past Friday, Keene University hosted the 2nd New Jersey Film Ready Workshop. The workshop is a certification and marketing initiative of the New Jersey Motion Picture and Television Commission in partnership with the Commissioner Board and the Union County Motion Picture and Television Advisory Board. Representatives from 21 municipalities of Union County attended the event, along with others from Bergen, Essex, Hudson, and Passaic counties. Municipalities were educated on the basics of film and television production, which enables cities and towns to properly accommodate on-location filming and learn how to market their communities as filming destinations. The program sets basic standards for attracting filmmaking to the state and how to advocate New Jersey as a top production destination. Industry professionals, local mayors, and commissioners and staff provided all representatives with necessary training tips and guidance for hosting a production. Attendees also learned about the economic impact, ordinances, and permits opportunities for small businesses and more regarding production in their communities. Film-ready police and fire department officials were amongst some of the panelists and educated other police and fire chiefs in public safety about necessary production safety guidelines. Film and TV production are booming in the state as opportunities continue to arise.
George Washington University students are protesting a plan to arm some campus police officers with guns. Students began protesting Monday to voice their opposition to the school's plan, arguing that arming officers would make them feel less safe. Quote, "While we are not aware of any heightened threat to our university, in recent years there have been too many tragic instances of mass gun violence in communities and on college campuses," Interim University President Mark Wrighton said in a letter to students last week. Wrighton said that the Board of Trustees' decision to equip some officers with firearms comes after a year of consideration, reviewing safety data, and getting input from experts.
A 4-year-old preschool student in South Orange was assaulted by his teacher when he was held upside down by the ankles. Dalen Wilkins is the name of the child, and he is an adorable young boy that has been diagnosed with autism. The teacher was immediately fired, and Dalen's family was enraged over how he was treated. Quote, "I could not believe that a person could do something like that to a child, especially an autistic child," said Dalen's grandmother, Candy Wilkins. The Wilkins already had trouble trusting people to take good care of their son, and this incident made that concern far worse. It's also worth noting that Dalen is nonverbal, so he couldn't express how poorly his teacher had been treating him. The school district is currently in contact with the authorities and are doing everything they can to bring justice for the staff members' wrongdoings. They could not comment on the situation at the moment for the sake of Dalen's privacy.
Air Aerial Fitness Studio in South Orange has officially opened its doors to the public. The official ribbon cutting took place Sunday afternoon with owner Maura Hargrave Kearns doing the honors. Friends, family, and village officials were gathered to watch the opening. After months of planning, construction, and approvals, the studio is now open with programs and classes for both adults and children.
Thanks, Maria. I'm your weather anchor, Esmeralda Arias, here with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Today, we can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 66 degrees and a low of 44 degrees. Tomorrow, we will have sunny skies with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 50 degrees. On Friday, again, sunny skies with a high of 83 degrees and a low of 56 degrees. Prepare for a slightly chilly weekend as it will be windy all Saturday with a high of 77 degrees and a low of 59 degrees. And on Sunday, we can expect scattered showers with a high of 66 degrees and a low of 47 degrees. That will wrap up your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Once again, I'm Esmeralda Arias, and now let's get back to Maria and Matt at the desk with more news you need to know.
Thanks, Esmeralda. Fox News has settled in their Dominion defamation case for $787.5 million. In a last-minute settlement before the trial, the news network agreed to pay about half of the $1.6 billion initially sought by Dominion. The announcement of settlement came after an unexplained delay of several hours once jury selection had finished. Prompting speculation that talks were underway behind the scenes, the case centered around claims that Fox News knowingly aired false conspiracy theories about the 2020 U.S. election. Some claims include that Dominion's devices were rigged in favor of President Joe Biden, its employees were bribing election officials, and that it had worked for late Venezuelan leader Hugo Chavez.
Rapper Jamie Foxx has been in a hospital for a week following a medical complication. His daughter, Corinne Foxx, made a post on Instagram saying, quote, "Luckily, due to quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery. We know how beloved he is and appreciate your prayers. The family asks for privacy during this time." It was not specified as to what happened that caused Foxx difficulty, but it was reported that this past Friday he was undergoing medical testing. Prior to the issue arising, he had been shooting a Netflix movie called Back in Action alongside Cameron Diaz. The issue did not happen while Foxx was on set, and it is unclear whether he will return to finish the shoot once he gets out of the hospital. I know I speak for everyone when I say that we all wish Jamie and his family nothing but the best. That's going to wrap up today's episode of Pirate News. I'm Matt Soetebeer.
And I'm Maria Levandoski. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a great day.